Hey guys, this is Bacon Chris here, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10 of my favorite movies of all time. So if you hate any of these movies, I respect your opinion. So let's begin the top 10. Number 10 is Jaws from 1975. This is actually one of the best Universal movies, or the best scariest movie ever. It's about I forget some of the characters' names, but I like the da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. I watched the movie, but not the whole movie. But it's pretty good. It's about a couple of men who try to kill a shark that's killing people. But the shark is crazy. And the shark's name is Jaws. Rest in peace, Roy Schneider. Yeah, he's one of the actors, and he died. Yeah, I don't know about Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss. Number 9 is Fantastic Four from 2005. This is like one of the best Marvel movies that I ever watched. Basically, it's about Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, and Susan Storm all teaming up into one team after they got cosmic radiation powers. They actually worked for this company called Von Doom Industries with this guy named Victor Von Doom, who reminds me of Donald Trump. He's also the villain in this movie. The action is hilarious. Johnny is very hilarious. He does a lot of jokes, and plus he doesn't listen to his sister or his friends. I really love the music. I love the storyline. This movie even came out with a sequel called Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, which was a good sequel where Reed gets married to Sue. They have the same cast members and still Doctor Doom. That's Victor Von Doom. In 2015, they made a new movie, which I really didn't care for too much. And yeah. So, number 8 is Toy Story 2, and this is one of the best Toy Story sequels there are. The first movie is good, and the third movie is awesome. Basically, this storyline is about Woody accidentally went to a yard sale and he got kidnapped by this fat guy named Al McWiggin who owns a toy store. Basically, Woody is from a TV series called Woody's Roundup, and what Al wants to do is leave Woody in a museum in Japan. It's up to Buzz Lightyear and his friends to save Woody. And after Toy Story 2 became Toy Story 3, which was where the toys went to daycare. And Toy Story 1 was about getting along with a new toy. And I actually can't wait for Toy Story 4 to come out this summer. This is going to be like one of the best Pixar movies that I'm going to see this summer. Number 7 is Despicable Me 2. And what I really like about this Despicable Me 2 is that when the world needed a hero, they called a villain. The first movie and the third movie was good. Gru was on the lookout for a Mexican villain named Eduardo Perez. He owned a restaurant and he hosted a Cinco de Mayo party. Yeah. And Gru actually teamed up with this lady, Lucy, who later at the end got married. It's a great movie. I love the music. I love the soundtrack. I love every moment of it. I love the part when the minions turn purple. It's like Superman and Bizarro, sort of bit. Okay, the next movie is the SpongeBob movie. And this movie is about SpongeBob and Patrick going on an awesome adventure to return a king's crown. King Neptune. Plankton stole King Neptune's crown so that he can freeze Mr. Krabs and steal the formula. This movie is actually based off of my favorite television series, and that's why I put that on the top 10 list. Basically, I like the Goofy Goober rock song. That's my favorite. It's actually a parody of this song called I Wanna Rock, Rock, do 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 do. I wanna rock, rock. Yeah. And then next movie is the Lego Batman movie. This is one of my favorite DC movies of all time. Plus, I love Batman. Batman is like the most bad butt character in the DC Comics universe. Basically, Batman likes fighting crime alone until Alfred actually told Batman that family is important. And you know what? He actually did get to fight with Alfred, Robin, who's actually Batman's adopted son, and Batgirl, whose real name is Barbara Gordon. Yeah, I really liked it. I really loved the animation, how it was in Legos. There was also the Lego movie, which was really good, and the Lego Ninjago movie, which I never watched. After all, it is like one of the best Lego movies that I've ever watched. Okay, up next is Superman the movie. And this is one of my favorite all-time movies. What I really like about this is about Superman. This is the first DC Comics movie ever created. And basically it's about Superman being born, being a reporter, and I haven't watched the full movie, but I watched clips of like Superman saving Lois, Superman flying the bullet, and fighting with Lex Luthor, and all. I mean, my favorite moment of this Superman movie is when they played a Superman theme. The Superman theme is a really catchy beat. So, if you hate the Superman theme, I respect your opinion. But the Superman song is awesome. And I also like the Batman movie by Tim Burton, even though I haven't watched that movie. They also played a Batman theme, and it's not the Batman theme that goes Batman. Yeah. John Williams did a good job writing this song. Oops. Next movie is Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. This is one of my favorite DreamWorks movies of all time, along with Shrek, Madagascar, Trolls, Boss Baby, and yeah. I really like Captain Underpants because, well, the principal is so weird. He looks like Peter Griffin without glasses. These two boys named George and Harold created comics, and they wanted to turn their mean principal into a superhero. And he started to do silly things. And the one thing that Harold did was he got found the hypnotizer ring so that he could be Captain Underpants. And whenever they snap their fingers, Captain Underpants appears. And when he gets splashed with water, he goes back to the angry principal. The next movie is Justice League, my favorite DC Comics movie. I love when superheroes fight in teams. It makes it more intense. Basically, Batman is forming a team. Cyborg was very shy. The Flash is cool. You know, I like the part when Batman threw a Batarang at the Flash. And when he caught the Batarang, he said, "Can I keep it?" Wonder Woman's great. Aquaman's good. And Superman, he was kind of mean to Batman. Because, after all, Superman actually... Before this movie came out, there was another movie called Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And in that movie, Batman was fighting with Superman. And Superman actually died. But they were able to revive Superman. But Superman was being mean. Oh, come on, Superman. They're your friends. And then they fight with this villain named Steppenwolf. At the end, I think the Flash did a race with either Batman or Superman. But it's a really good movie. So, I highly recommend watching that. And my number one favorite movie of all time is Coco. And this is the best Pixar movie that I've seen. Basically, this movie is about a 12-year-old boy named Miguel who discovers the land of the dead. He had an idol named Ernesto de la Cruz. And he wanted to be just like him, playing the guitar. But Miguel's family actually bans music. After strumming a guitar found at Ernesto's grave, flower petals took him to the land of the dead where he meets his ancestors. Hector, who is Miguel's great-great-grandfather, tried to help Miguel get to Ernesto. And, well, Miguel actually thought Ernesto was his great-great-grandfather. But no. But then Miguel found out that Ernesto murdered Hector, and now he started taking him away, sort of, you know. Basically, Ernesto tried to kill Miguel. And then, sooner or later, some type of weird animal caught him and then threw him into a bell. And then Miguel, you know, sang this song called Remember Me. And, yeah. Basically, I love the music. I love Remember Me, Un Poco Loco, The World Is In Mi Familia, Proud Corazon, and La Rona. All the music was good. Miguel is great. And I really like Hector. And I hate Ernesto. Ernesto was just mean. So, yeah. So, that wraps up my top 10 favorite movies. I hope you liked this video. And if you hate these movies, I do respect your opinion. This is Bacon Chris signing off.